like that. It's coming on nicely. Okay, so I think now we're going to get to a fun part. We'll start filling in our fisherman. So he's got sort of, I have him sort of greeny trousers on here, greeny grey trousers. So what I'm going to do is, we had some of this dark colour, is I'm going to get some of this dark colour that we use for the trees, for these up here, put this down on our canvas, and I'm going to add a lot of white with it. So, okay, I'm going to get a little bit of yellow, cadmium yellow, add that into it, because if you add that in with the black, it'll go a sort of greeny colour, greeny tinge. So I want him to have a sort of like a limey, khaki type bottoms, like so. So it's a sort of a green colour. So I'm going to use my half-inch or filbert brush. I'm just going to go into this colour and literally I'm just going to use our lines as guides for his trousers. So I'm just literally going to fill in the spots using the lines that we drew as a guideline. So literally you're going to come down. And when you do this, don't keep it straight. Let the brush wiggle a little bit, because his trousers would be curling a little bit in the wind. Bring this down. Go up to his belt, his little bag. And there's a little faint line there. I can see where the difference is, where his legs are. So we're going to use that in a moment. And literally, I'm just pulling down this way. All pulling it down the same way. So, like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just darken up certain areas where there'll be lights and darks. So I'm just going to use this dark mix that we use for this, go into the same colour, get a little bit of that dark mixture, and I'm going to use this on the inside of this leg. I'm just going to pull this down here and shape it, sort of round and curl it, like so. So it looks like this. The trousers are sort of moving this sort of way. Okay, that's all I'm doing. And the outside edge, there'll be some dark on the outside edge here. So I'm just gonna, on the very outside edge, same thing, I'm just gonna touch and just pull around a little bit. Just touch, pull it around. Just to look like he's got a bit of movement going on in his trousers. That sounds rude. A little bit of fabric movement in his trousers. So back edge, just going to do a little shadow around here, coming down, a few little lines coming down. And again, you can spend a lot of time trying to do this, you know, filling this all in, but the main thing is I just want to show you how easy it is to do this picture. Now I'm going to get a little bit of light, a light colour, so I'm just going to go to a little bit of white. Just so it's a little bit lighter. And just in a few spots here, just where the light's catching. Hopefully you can see that. I'll lighten it down a bit more, just so you can see. Just so it adds a bit more realisticness to his trousers. He's got a few spots here, just so it looks like there's some wrinkles and things, like so. Creases and so on. I hope you can, that gives you an idea. I'll put a bit more dark in this part here, just so it defines this. again, a lot of this is diffused and you can't see, but you'll get the general idea of what's happening here. Now, I want to get some dart and put his little belt on. He's got like a little belt bag. So I want to come into some black. Not cleaning my brush, I'm just going straight into some neat black. And I'm just going to put this like a little bum bag. So just around here. Just pull this up and around. It just sort of joins. It's going to join his bottom to the bottom trouser part to the top part. That's all. It's just adding a little bit more to it. I'm just going to wipe the brush now. Squeeze that in the tissue. Squeeze the tissue. Now he's got a very light blue. Actually, yeah. Actually, we'll make him red. We'll make it red colour. That'd be nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bit of white. Put this down here. Grab some of this alizarin crimson. Like so. So I'll make it a sort of pinky colour. I'm going to get a little bit of the yellow ochre there just to tone it down a little bit. So it's nice and bright, just so you can see what's going on. Obviously we've got to be careful with his arms. This little line comes up as the bottom of his jeans, but this top part here is nice and red. So I'm just going to fill this bit in very carefully. And again, you know, if you find this more difficult, you can use a liner brush and fill it in with a liner brush, and you can spend a lot more time than what I said on this. Again, this is just for you for demonstration, just to show you it's nice and easy to do, and you can do this. So that's all I'm trying to achieve, is just to show you that anyone can paint. It's just a question of having a little bit of confidence, which just comes in time. I'm trying to pick nice, easy subjects for you to do and have a go. So around here, his arm comes down, around the back there, you don't always see that, so come around this part here. Hopefully you can see that you're catching all this on the video. Like so. I'll wipe the brush again. Tissue paper. Here we go. And then the top part is this colour again that we use, which is this colour. I'm going to go back into this colour. And I'm going to fill in up here. Between these two lines, we've sort of like got braces that come across. So this comes across here. And then on the other side. Down here. And then this continues down. Now, hopefully this is making sense to you all, and we're getting there. Try to just fill this in there. So there's going to be a little button on there. The braces join is sort of like a little button, so I'm just going to get a little bit of black just on the tip of the brush, and I'm just going to put that in the middle there. sense when it comes round. Now I need to mix up a little bit of a flesh colour, so we can use a little bit of this alizarin crimson. We'll get a little bit of that, okay, and this sienna. Get some sienna and a lot of white. Fleshy colour. I'll get a bit more sienna in there. Okay, so sort of fleshy colour. Just clean my brush. A little bit of thinners on there, and just squeeze it between the brush. Okay, so what we're going to do now is put his arms in with this flesh colour. So his arm comes around the back here, just a little bit. You just see the back, little tiny part here. Just a little bit around there. Hopefully it stands out enough for you to see. And then his other arm is around here. Again, as I said, you could spend much more time on this and make sure this is nice and neat when you do this. But again, I'm just trying to get this nice and filled in so you can see. You don't have to have too much detail. It's just the imagination will take over. So there's a little bit of flesh in his neck. So in here, flesh colour. Going up because he's looking that way, and then we've got a lot of hair, so come on that over here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of, just get it on just the tip of there, and then at the side I'm just going to touch at the side here and on the other side, and that will be the ears, okay, and then I'm going to get a light colour. We're going to use, probably going to use actually the dark sienna. Okay, I'll use the dark sienna, and I use some of this bit of dark sort of muddy colour that we used before, which uses a little bit, just a touch of black in it, just to tone it down a little bit, because we don't want the same colour as the flesh. So I'm just going to put head on there, his hair.